Greetings to each and every one of you, and of course a warm welcome to Prince D TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in any part of the world, any continent, you're highly welcome to Prince D TV. So just like we highlighted during the launching video, of course, we made mention that we'll also be bringing some mathematical stuffs, those tricky concepts. We'll be bringing solutions, showing step by steps, breaking them down for your easy understanding. So of course today, without wasting much of your time, we'll just dive into the main stuff for today. And of course today I would like us to begin with simple algebra. Of course, in mathematics, if you must excel with some mathematical operations, of course you will notice that simple algebra is a must. It's a must topic or chapter that you have to come across. It's going to open you to a lot more. So simple algebra, just from its name, you can tell from its name, when we talk of simple algebra, you will understand that these are basic mathematical operations, of course involving variables also, and these variables we are talking about letters. For example, I'm aware that you've been hearing of X, Y, Z, and we have so many letters, right? So out of the letters like that, we take those as variables. And of course we have constants as well. For example, like numbers, 2, -1, those are constants, so we can use them when we talk of simple algebra, carry out basic mathematical operations. Now again, we'll be going directly into examples to understand the core of what is being needed. Okay, so for example, I would like us to talk about the number line. The number line. It's very, very necessary when it comes to simple algebra. So the number line is simply a basic line which is made up of or consists of two major parts, two major sections. And of course these two sections include the positive side and the negative side. So this number line is made up of both positive numbers and negative numbers. When we deal with the number line, or when we are dealing with the number line, movement depends. When we have plus, it means that, or it represents movement to the right of the number line. And of course, on the other hand, if we are talking about negative, it represents movement on the left hand side. So we'll go straight away. For example, we have a number line like this with all the explanation I gave. So this is our number line. So here we have our center figure, which is always 0. So the right hand side, we have, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the positive side, which is the right hand side. And of course, the same thing follows to the left hand side of the number line. We have, for example, -1, -2, -3, -4, and of course -5. Remember, the arrows indicates that it continues. It is a continuous process. So this is the negative side of the number line, so we'll call it the left hand side. So that's the explanation of the number line. Good, this is very necessary. So as I was saying, when we talk of the positive side, it simply means the right hand side, all the positive numbers, and likewise the negative numbers on the left hand side. So without wasting much of your time, we are going direct to see how we can carry out basic mathematical operations using the number line. So basic mathematical operations using the number line. For example, expand, evaluate using the number line. For example, we have 1, 2 plus 3, 2 minus 3 plus 2, and of course we have 3, 2 minus 4. So we have 3 examples there. Now, solution. We take the first example, which says 2 plus 3. We all know, right? 2 plus 3 is simply 5. Now, we have been asked to use the number line. How do we do that? Remember, our key points, we need to take notes of the operation sign that is at the middle position. That is our first thing, our bone of contention. So example 1, we have 2 plus 3. Now I draw my number line. I put my 0. Now I will notice my highest number here is 3, and 3 is a positive number. What does that tell me? It gives me an idea already that it is found at the right hand side of the number line. So I can write 1, 2, 3. Since 3 is the highest, I can end there. I can continue. Are we there? I don't have any negative number. So on the left hand side, it depends on me if I want to, but there is nothing I'm adding on the left hand side, because the equation that I've been given, or the operation that I've been asked to carry out, it does not have any negative number. So I have 2. I look at where my 2 is found here. So I can put a point there, 2 plus, like we said earlier, it means going to the right hand side. So plus tells me that I'm moving to the right hand side. How many times? 2 plus 3. So I have to move how many times? 3. So this is 2. 1, 2, 3. Remember, I told you to end here because this is the 3 highest number. So we count the number of times we have moved. We have to move 3 times. So we have 1, 2, 3. So now after 3 I have 4. After 4 I have 5. So you notice that if I move 2 plus, going to the right 3 times, 1, 2, 3, my final destination is 5. So that is how we come about with 2 plus 3, which is 5. Good. Example 1 done. Now we'll move straight to the second. Move straight to the second. We have, okay, still our number line. Oh, I moved it. I have 0. I ask myself, I have a negative number, -3. Now in this case, we have a negative number. Negative number, we have -3. So I have -1, -2, -3. I can end there. Positive side 2. I have 1, 2. But that does not tell me that I have to end there. It depends on the addition. Now -3. I mark my point. This is -3. Plus indicates I'm moving to the right. Remember, somebody would have said there is a negative here. Why am I not moving to the left? No, I told you earlier, the sign at the middle position is what gives us the direction. So plus, we move to the right. How many times? 2. So negative 3, how many times? 2 times. 1, 2. So what's my answer there? Is negative 1. So negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Now, lastly, we move to the next. We have next, we have 2 minus 4. Good one. We have a minus 2. We have our 2 here. Minus. Now, because the minus is at the middle, we move to the left. Hope we are together. How many times? 4 times. So the first number always, okay, tells you where to start. 2. The sign at the middle tells you which direction you go to, left or right. Minus, left. Now, how many times? 4 times. 4 good times. So I'm moving to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have negative 2. Remember, 0 is also a number, so don't skip. You have to include it. So we have 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Now, there are some things that I'm going to highlight here to seal your understanding on this. The first numbers always indicate your starting point. The middle sign tells you which direction you are going to. Alright? So the middle sign, or the mathematical operation, which is always found at the middle, is just like an angel that has been sent by God to give you direction. And you know what that means when an angel comes into your life and gives you a direction coming from God? Obviously, that path, that route that you are taking is just the best direction for you. Thank you so much. And lastly, the last number tells you how many times do you move to that direction. Exactly. Now, I believe that's done and dusted. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for giving a special time to know how to use the number line in the first step. I would like that in the subsequent video, we'll be talking about the mathematical operation when it is made up of 2 mathematical operations at the middle position. Now, that is another case. So we are going to touch that as well. So once again, as usual, as always, I'll forever remain your boy, Prince D. Much love and God bless.